Hey guys, it's Misty. I haven't been making videos in like forever, but I have something y'all really need to know if you sell clothing on eBay. So I just got a note. I'm not gonna look at the computer. I'm looking at my computer. I'm not gonna look at the phone because I'm working right now, and I just want to talk through this while I'm working. Because what I'm doing is related to the issue. Okay, so I have been selling clothing online for the last 5 years, and I've been doing it before then, but 5 years I've been like part-time slash full-time, and I sell everything under the sun when it comes to clothing. And my favorite thing to sell is bras. So I have a lot of bras listed, and I sell across 5 different platforms. And I get an email from eBay today, and the eBay says your item had been taken down. I said, okay. I looked to see what the item was, because if it's been taken down, like, is it legitimately been taken down? Is it a stock photo issue? What's the issue here? And the issue was it was a bra. So it was a bralette. You know what a bralette is. It was not underwear. Bras are not considered underwear. Bras are a part of just clothing. You cannot sell socks, underwear, boxers, those type of things on eBay, and that was not what it was. So I couldn't figure out why it was taken down, because it referenced you can't sell used underwear. So I called eBay, and it's when you go to the chat. So if you haven't done that, you can go to the chat and you can request a phone call under some categories of issue. So they called me back within a minute, and I said, she looked it up, and I said, why has this been taken down? Because I don't understand. It's not underwear. Like, why are we taking this stuff down? So she goes and looks at it. She said it was taken down because it did not include within the description how it was cleaned. She said every piece of clothing that you sell on eBay has to put how you cleaned it. Like, so if it's used, how you cleaned it. Did you put it in the washing machine? Did you wash it on high? I was like, what do you mean you have to write how I cleaned it? I wrote excellent use condition. Why? Anyways, so I had a full-on discussion with her about how I thought that was the most ridiculous thing I ever heard in my life. She said, you need to put the phrase, let me read it to you. I am going back through all my bras right now, and I'm probably, from going forward, will add it to new clothing, but I have like 2,700 listings almost on eBay, so to take them down and to add this is not going to happen. But she said you have to put, because I put the condition, I put like, is it stained? Does it have any peeling? I put if it's excellent condition. I put all the stuff. She says you have to put, this is the sentence. So if you sell clothing online, this is what you need to write. Item has been cleaned according to clothing manufacturer's instructions. Stupid. So why is this coming after all these years? Why are we having a problem with it now? That's what I asked her. I said I've sold thousands of items on eBay, used clothing, bras, shirts, whatever. I've never got this notice. She looked at the account. She said there actually was taken down back in the month of like April 30th. And I'll tell you what, unless I just overlooked it, I did not see an email about it. They might have sent one. I might have just accidentally deleted it. But whenever there's an email from eBay, I always call immediately, just like I did today. And she said it was the same one that was taken down. So apparently, whatever this bralette is, they kind of got it on their radar. So I'm going back through right now. I'm in Vendu. I'm not going to delete all my listings. She said it looks like it's just this one that's flagging. So she said you don't have to take all your listings down and add it. She said, but going forward, I would add it if I were you. So what I thought I would do is just really hop on here and share that word, because I know a lot of you all sell used clothing and maybe sell bras too, but she said it has to be all used clothing. It doesn't matter if it's a shirt, pair of shorts, whatever it is. I don't know. I think it's kind of ridiculous. So if you've heard that, let me know in the comments if you've ever seen that before, because that is a new one on me. I have 157 bras listed right now on eBay. I'm just looking at it, and everyone says the condition. I wrote the condition in every single one of these bras. I'm just looking through them as I go. And if it's a new bra or new clothing, you don't have to write it. But if it's pre-owned, you're supposed to write it. So take that as you want to. And I also asked her, like, okay, why after all this time, why after 5 years of doing this, this is the first note that I would have ever seen on this. Like, I feel like it's a new policy change. I don't know if that's true. Maybe it's always been that way. Maybe they're cracking down. But she said, oh, no, that's just the policy. And I said, okay. I mean, what else am I going to say? I'm not going to argue with her. But I said, you know, do I just list it, you know, relist it and then add that information in? And she's like, yep, it'll be fine. So we'll see. We'll see if they're taking it down for some other reason. Because if I add it on there and then they take it down for another reason, I'll have that call, you know, recorded. Well, I don't have it recorded, but they will have it recorded to see that I called and what their instructions were to me. So, anyways, I hope that helps you. And I hope you have good sales. This summer has, you know, we're in June, this June 9th. I feel like sales have been, you know, they have, for me, mid-December, my sales just like completely stopped. Like, completely stopped. Like, I was expecting, when I was projecting my revenue for this year, I was expecting to have a 25% increase based on trends from the last year and for the last 2 years. And so I was expecting to make a certain amount of money. And I am down, my gosh, I'm just looking at I have to keep my sales over here on this board. I am down probably a good 30 to 40% from where I expected to be. So I'm definitely not, I'm not even going to be what I was last year. I know I'm not. Unless something's really like kick into gear here soon. Oh, you know, I love, what in the world? I am listing right now. So if you don't use Vendoo, I think Vendoo is a great way to relist and delist. That's why I'm going back and adding it into my Vendoo information. So when I go back and relist and delist, which I do every 30 days, it'll pick up that text. But, yeah, I was back to being down. I just, mid-December, my sales just quit. And I thought it was Christmas, but then it just has not come back. Usually the first 3 months of the year are my strongest months of the year. And they were completely trash. So, I don't know. I think it's a lot of things. I think there's definitely an economic issue. Are we pre-recession? Possibly, maybe, I don't know. But, you know, grocery stores, all that other stuff. But for me, I would think that would lead to people buying more used items than buying new items. But I tell you what, I live in a huge metropolitan city. And if you go to the mall on any given day, that mall is packed. And we have, like, where I live, on one street, we have 2 malls basically side by side. And both those malls are, like, completely packed of people. And they're buying stuff. So I have a hard time completely saying that the sales are down because of the economy when I see people at the mall completely spending a huge amount of money on new clothes. So, I don't know. I'm just doing the best I can and trying to make some sales. And I've been running some, like, sales, like, discounted sales on my closets more than I normally would. Today I actually got a 3-piece bundle and it was all full price. So I'm really grateful for that. But, yeah, let me know how your things are going. And once again, make sure you put this line out in your listings on eBay for all used clothing. Item has been cleaned according to manufacturer's instructions. Okay, I'm not going to edit this, so hopefully you liked it.